Hey everybody, welcome along to the Sim Shack. It's Monday night, which means it's Roadster Rumble, Season 12, Round 7 tonight, coming to you from the Daytona Road circuit. As you can see from the screen, the boys are actually racing at night. I think what the league admins were telling me earlier, I think it's currently around about 2 o'clock in the morning over there in at Daytona. So over the 3 races tonight, we may actually get to see a sunrise, depending on what time what the race is set for. 3 by 20-minute races again tonight, complete with pit stops for mandatory pit stops for 4 tyres. Boys are just down qualifying at the moment. Around about 6.5 minutes into their 10-minute solo qualifying. Head down on track and see if we can find a couple of the drivers. So Ant Connors currently in P2. Fenton, currently our championship leader, currently with the quickest time at 2:10.996. And Connors around about tenths behind. This is a massive tow circuit, so not sure that you want to be leading. Yeah. Last lap, plenty of opportunity for the tow, and then a bit of a side draft before you get to the line. So interesting to see how the boys play this one tonight, whether they want to be up the front or perhaps just in that lead pack. They can get a tow to the finish. Currently got 18 cars of set lap times. Got a field of around about 22 tonight, so another good field with the little Mazda MX-5. Yeah, Monday night Mazda League used to be still very popular. Up on Henry, set our championship leader after 6 rounds. Got quite a decent lead, probably one hand on the championship already. Needs to finish these last 6 races, keep building points. Doesn't necessarily need to win, just needs to keep building on that most points total. We've actually got a couple of our we pick up on Steve Barker. We've actually got a couple of our admins, Oz and Loshi, in minor places at the moment for the championship. Another interesting thing of note is I did notice this week that Jack Boyd is currently behind his old man Glenn Boyd, but catching at a rapid rate as far as championship points go. I'm sure Jack would prefer to beat the old man, maintain the bragging rights in that house. But Glenn's been pretty consistent, so we'll see what happens. It's at a big track like Daytona. Just got to be in the right place at the right time. Grab the chocolates. The qualifying now finishes. Bring up a grid very shortly for race 1. Do now. So it's Henry, Pole, Ant Connors out of 2. Jeff Connell out of 3, Loshi out of 4, then Mosmoroz, Michael Vos, Damo out of 7, Darren Linus, Steve Barker, Jack Boyd out of 10, Lucas Baker, Dave Gogol, Page, Rob McGrath, Ben Singer, Lachlan Phillips, Glenn Boyd, Keith Logan, Brendan Dennis, Dean Logsdale. Dino's back for a run tonight. Shannon Curry, Ray Harrison, and Campbell Hutton. See Dino back. Been off racing in a couple of other leagues. See, got a pass for tonight. Great to see.
What do you know?
Do what we did last week. Do something a little bit interesting. Let's jump on board with Steve Barker. Be starting out of position 9. To lights are on. They've got a fairly decent jump. Oh, not sure who that was that just suddenly appeared in front. Turn 1. Check out behind. Looks like everybody's made it through so far. Got Jack Boyd company. Good start from Steve so far. Henry's managed to hold on to that lead from the start. And Connor's still in second. Jeff Connell in third. And it's Loshi. They make their way onto the oval for the first time. Hey, Big G. Big G's in the house again tonight. Good to have you on board again, G. Heading down to the bus stop for the first time. Got Jeff Connell's just to jump up into that second spot. Oh, we've got cars going everywhere. Oh, we've got a crash further back. So we've got a couple of boys have jumped into the pits. Just going to go back and have a look and see what happened. So it's into the bus stop. Oh, side by side. It's Lucas and Rob McGrath. Not a good place to be side by side. Bus stop. Cause a lot of issues. As meanwhile, back up the front. Oh, we've got another spinner there. Oh, and another one across the grass. Keithy Logan. Not sure what happened there. Let's go back and have a quick look. 3 wide. Dean and Iffy Logan. So go back and have another look and see if we can get a better camera angle. Oh, bit of a check up. back at the front. It's Loshi now leading. Jeff Connell in second. Henry Fenson and Moz, and then Ant Connors. Henry picking up a bit of a side draft off of Jeff at the moment, who's likewise getting a tow from Loshi. Oh, bit of a bump draft there. As, who's that? Moz, I think. Side he'll run down the low line. Jeff now follows him down there. They head into turn one. Oh, 3 wide again. This never works. Ever. Managed to get himself sorted out this time. I think that's Michael Vos that might have just run a little bit wide there. This lead group has got about a 5-second gap. So it's the top 10 that are all together. And then it's around about nearly 5 seconds back to Shannon Curry in 11th at this stage. Had a few fielders split on the back of that accident we saw a bit earlier. That group 2 is having their own little battle. Shannon now gets back in front of Ray Harrison. Who else is in this group? Ben Singer. Campbell Hutton's up there. Dave Gogol. Really want to be in a group if you can at Daytona. Get the advantage of that a fairly substantial tow. Boys now have dropped around about 7 seconds off. Oh, we've got a couple more crashes. Lachlan Phillips. What's happened to Lachlan? Oh, he's just spun on his own. Caused too much chaos. And then looks like Jeff Connell has also... What's happened to Jeff? He was up in second. Oh, he's looped it on his own. Oh! Managed to avoid contact, but that's going to drop him out of that lead pack. Be stuck in no man's land now as we head back up the front. In answer to G's question, Darren is 7th at the moment and in that lead pack. So the Lioness is well placed. We're on lap 4 now of race 1. Meanwhile, Jack Boyd is now gone to the front. I don't know that Jack's going to get the opportunity to break away. See the front brake rotors blowing. So a few boys are now into the pits. Again, if you're going to pit, you really want to know that you've got somebody there to help tow you along. But it looks like in this case, Loshi, Ant Connors and Jeff Connell all pitted on that lap. So Ben Singer's had an off somewhere. Back and see what happened to Ben. So he's come out of the pits. It's a cold tyre thing. It certainly is. Gentle loop on cold tyres. But we head back live. It's now Moz leading from Henry and Jack. About a second gap now back to Michael Vos. Damo's in that group with Michael and Steve Barker. Darren Linus still there. Dropped off a little bit now. He's about a second, nearly 2 seconds behind, which is going to make it difficult to get any sort of draft effect, as we've got Lucas Baker now has also had a crash somewhere out on the circuit. Second one for Lucas. He's just looped it again on cold tyres. Yep. Meanwhile, still Moz leading over Henry and Jack. Starting to front three are breaking away from Michael Vos and Damo. We need to try and bridge that gap down this oval section. Jack Boyd moves up the track. It's a little bit of side draft from Henry. Meanwhile, Moz goes down the bottom. I think Moz is going, hopefully Moz is going to the pits. Otherwise he knows a shortcut that no one else does. The boys are all heading into the pits same time, leaving Michael Vos out there on his own. Interesting. Michael will get a complex soon with all the boys driving into the pits without him. Field is well and truly spread out now. Go back and let's go back and find Jeff Connell, who has obviously pitted. He's got Ant Connors lurking, the Cobra. Boys are coming out of the pits now. So, wondering whether looks like the overcut is going to work better than the undercut tonight. Damo's now. All right, Henry's leading. So pit lane time is around about a minute. Oh, they're all over the place. Times are well and truly all over the place. It's around about a minute. Minute 1 up to minute 19. So Henry's leading. Damo's second. Well, apart from Michael Vos, who still hasn't pitted as yet on lap 6. So say that Michael's into the pits now. Not sure what's happened to Loshi. He's dropped well back. That's certainly spread the field out, these pit stops. forward with Henry. Meanwhile, further back, so we've had a series of crashes. First one, this is Shannon Curry. Shannon's lost it coming out of the pits. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Dino, cold tyres, I'm betting, out of the pits. Yep. And Lachlan Phillips, same thing, out of the pits again. Yep. Well, there you go. Consistent. We're back with Henry now. About to get swamped up by Damo. We're following young Jack, who's leading the race now. See the effect the toe has. So Henry now. I wonder if these guys are rehearsing for that last lap. 3 wide. Oh, Moz thought about a dive down the inside. Thought better of it. Under 2 laps to go. Oh, this is battle of the teammates. The Cobra and Aaron Minus side by side. Currently battling it out for 7th and 8th. Go back up the front again. The lead keeps swapping. Oh! Oz down the inside into the bus stop. Gets that move done. About to cross the stripe. It's the last lap. Boys will be working out their strategies for this last lap, as it's Henry leading from Moz. Jack Boyd back in 3rd. Damo there in 4th still. to the oval for the last time. Race 1. Jack's just dropped a little bit off the back of Henry and Moz. Catching it up fairly quickly now as they head down towards the bus stop for the final time. Still Henry, Moz. Where it's all going to get hectic. They come out of this bus stop. Who's got the run? So Damo's dropped off. He's over a second behind now, so it's a three-way tussle. I reckon Damo got a slowdown, would be my guess, through the bus stop. As Moz now dives to the inside, Jack to the outside. We're coming to the line. And it's going to be Jack Boyd from Moz. Damo will get home in 4th. Then it will be Michael Vose and Connors, Darren Linus, Jeff Connell, Lee Barker, Loshi home in 10th. Ben Singer in 11th. Heathy Logan home in 12th. And Brendan Dennis, Dave Gogol. Ray Harrison should be next to cross the line. Glenn Boyd. A disappointing race for Glenn, back in 17th. Dean Logsdale should be home 18th spot. And it will be Lucas Baker, Annan Curry and Lachlan Phillips, Rob McGrath. 8 laps down in the pits. That's race 1 in the books. Straight into race 2 shortly. Race 2 is going to be they're going to invert the top 7. Should mean that maybe Darren Linus on pole. Wait for confirmation on that. Last of our cars crosses the line now. All right. Well, yeah, it will be Darren Linus out of 1 and Connors out of 2. Michael Vose will be out of 3. Then there'll be Damo out of 4. Henry out of 5. Moz out of 6. Jack Boyd out of 7. Then Jeff Connell, Steve Barker and Loshi. And starters. Lights on. And they're off. Like, I've got a fairly even jump. Two teammates go side by side into turn 1. Still Darren Linus leading at this stage. Oh. But so we've had a coming together further back. Dave Gogol's now jumped to the pits. I think he was involved in this opening lap. Oh! Ray Harrison just got a little bit out of control. Speared into Dave Gogol, who in turn latched onto Lucas Baker. That's three boys that will be back in the pits. I think looks like Lucas is going to try and drive around to the pits. Dave Gogol obviously had to tow back. Quite a bit of damage on the 72 Mazda there. Meanwhile, the two teammates out the front are still side by side. Henry now decides to make it 3 wide. And leads into the buster. Oh, somebody ran a little bit wide there. That's going to be a slowdown, I'm guessing. Henry now leads from Ant Connors, Darren Linus in third, Michael Vos in fourth, Jack Boyd got that top 5 again, Oz, Jeff Connell there as well, Loshy in 10th, still well within range of the lead at this stage. Keithy Logan better 1.5 seconds further back in 11th. Just needs to try and bridge that gap if he can. Got Glenn Boyd in that group as well, so hopefully those boys will work together to get up to the back of the lead pack. As Lucas now into the pits to repair that damage, do his tyre change, no doubt. Jack Boyd now goes to the front. And Connor's still doing a really good job there, hanging on to that second spot. Right on board with Ant. Takes a shallow entry out onto the oval. Jack is up above him at this stage. So Jack now moves down to stop Ant from getting too much of a run down into the bus stop. So we look out the back of the Cobra's car, and there's Henry filling the mirrors. Aaron Linus tucked in behind Henry. Henry at up. That little push from Henry has put Ant up to the front. So heading to turn 1. Oh, no. I thought they were going to try and go 3 or 4 wide. Jeff Connell now on the outside of the Cobra, as Henry inherits the lead on lap 3. Meanwhile, they have managed to bridge the gap all the way down to 12th spot. So we've now got 12 cars in the hunt for the lead, as back with Dean Logsdale. Glenn Boyd just ahead of him. Glenn's around about a second off the back of Campbell Hutton's doing a really nice job this race. Up into that 9th position. Ahead of Campbell is Brendan Dennis. Got the Lioness, Darren. Lioness just ahead of him. A few of the boys now are heading into the pits. Like Jeff Connell's decided to stay out on his own this time round. Make it tough for Jeff at this stage. We go back and find Moz and Loshi, only down in 14th and 15th, but have already done their pit stops. So it's just a matter of where they land. Group ahead of them come out of the pits, which they're about to do. So you can see the Congo line of cars leaving the pits now. Oh, Moz got it out of control. Wow. Moz got a little bit throttle happy there. It's Michael Vos now leads from Loshi. That's of the cars that are pitted. Jeff Connell was still our race leader at this stage. Rob McGrath up into that 2nd spot. They're the only 2 boys that haven't pitted yet. Oh, now Michael Vos has lost it on his own. Wow. Managed to get going again, but it doesn't look like anybody wants to actually lead. Now Loshi, that's up the front. Damo in that 2nd spot. Damo giving Loshi a bit of a bump down the around the oval. As Steve Barker gets a good run up the outside. Right on board with Loshi. See how a true racing car driver handles the Daytona track. See the wheel work, the Loshinator. So Jeff Connell has pitted and has come back out around about 2 seconds up the road. Meanwhile, further back, Rob McGrath had guessing another spin on relatively cold tyres. Back with Loshi. Damo giving Loshi. You see the whites of those eyes. Damo says, hurry up. It looks like they've got Steve Barker's tucked in behind Damo as well. I wonder if Steve was actually giving both cars a push. Try and bridge that gap to Jeff up ahead. Damo runs a little bit wide there through turn 1. Meanwhile, Shannon Curry sets the quickest lap. Jack Boyd is around about 2 seconds further back with Henry and Keithy Logan. Ben Singer having a better race. Glenn Boyd definitely having a better race. Up 8 spots. Loshy's up 8. Haven't managed to bridge that gap to Jeff just yet, though. We go back and check out Keithy Logan chasing down Henry. Ben Singer tucked in behind him, then Glenn Boyd. Michael Vos, after recovering from that earlier spin, currently in 10th spot and about 2 seconds further back. Not sure what happened to Ant Connors after his pit stop. Oh, he had a very lengthy. Not sure what happened there. With the Cobra's pit stop. Ben Singer's back into the pits for some reason. All rather confusing, as Jack Boyd sets the fastest time now and down into the 209s. .209.45. It's identical time for Henry Fenson, and the same for. Oh no, sorry, Keithy Logan was a 209.46. Oh, Jeff's managed to open that gap up even further to boys battling it out for the minor podium places. Jack Boyd has now bridged that gap with that last lap time. He's right up there amongst it again, as is Henry. Jack's looking to make a move on Damo and slots in behind Loshi. Grabs a bit more of a toe. Come through the bus stop on lap 7. Right on board with Jack. Pulls out of the draft to get a bit of a side draft. Damo's got the wipers on. sure what that was, Damo. Whether that was a... Oh, Steve Barker's got the run down the inside into turn 1. And should grab the lead. Holds on to it. Oh, he's just coming too hot. Move was on, but he unfortunately just couldn't pull it up in time. Of course, all this battling for the minors has given Jeff Connell plenty of breathing space up the front. And about a lap and a half to go of race 2. Henry now onto the back of Jack. Jack of a helping hand. X out of it through the bus stop. You don't want to be bump drafting through the bus stop. Jeff still has over a 3-second lead. Needs to bring it home now as Keithy Logan moves up the inside of Steve Barker there. Turn 1. On the last lap. Onto the oval for the final time. I think Jeff just has to make it through the bus stop. Could have this win in the bag. Safety through the bus stop for Jeff. Meanwhile, this angry pack. Still Jack Boyd in second. Henry there in third. Henry's have to make the move very shortly. Checkered flag is out. Jeff Connell takes the win. Oh, Jack Boyd does hold on for second. Henry in third. And Loshi. Steve Barker. Keithy Logan gets home in sixth. Then it'll be Damo. Darren Linus. Michael Vose. Home in that ninth. Glenn Boyd up into 10th. And Campbell Hutton, good drive from Campbell in that race, up 5 spots to finish 11th. And Dean Logsdale, Shannon Curry, Mosma Roz, home in 14th. The Cobra home in 15th. Then Ray Harrison, Brendan Dennis, Lucas Baker, Rob McGrath, Ben Singer would get home in that 20th spot. And it'll be Lockie Phillips and Dave Gogol, who, after that early single, retired to the pits. All right, boys are going to have a quick 5-minute break for race 3, the feature race. So take a short break and back very shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Boys are about to grid up for the feature race. Let's have a look and see if we can get a quick grid. So it's going to be Loshy out of pole. Then it'll be Henry, Jack, Jeff Connell, Steve Barker, Keithy Logan, Damien Seeger, Darren Linus, Michael Vose, Glenn Boyd, Campbell Hutton, Dean Logsdale. Over the page. And it will be Oz Mirage, Shannon Curry, Ant Connors, Ray Harrison, Brendan Dennis, Lucas Baker, Rob McGrath, Ben Singer, Lachlan Phillips, and Dave Gogol. Right, now, just for something different, we are going to jump on board with Oz, starting out of 13th. Lights are on. Oz has got a clean getaway. See how many spots Moz can make up in turn one. Oh, he's going for it up the inside. Oh. So far, so good for Moz. He's grabbed 3 spots so far. Gets Darren Linus on his outside. Oh, hard on the brakes. All right, while we're riding on board with Moz, let's go and chat to the man himself. Moz, we're riding on board with you at the moment. Up 3 spots already. Oh, and another 2. Oh, no. Oh, dear.
I was there.
And it was only Steve Barker. Not that you've ever collided with Steve previously.
Oh, no. So sorry, Steve.
That was very short-lived.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
I was on the inside because it was open and he turned in. He probably didn't even see me coming.
We're going to go back and have a bit of a look at that.
Yeah.
So there's Steve, there's Darren. Oh, and here comes the bullet up the inside. Oh, got 2 for 1 there. You took out Darren Linus as well. So well done, Moz.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Daz.
Well, you know that there's going to be a ticket filed now. Daz isn't going to let you get away with that one.
I love
Everybody
you, Daz.
seems pretty.
Best Daz.
Everybody seems pretty bunched up still, though.
Yeah, no, the field is quite good. Only Steve Barker and Darren Linus.
Darren will understand.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get
Did Daz hit Barker?
Keithy's
Yes.
Keithy's fitted, which is an unusual choice.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. No damage. Oh, good job, Loshy pulled out of that one. 3 wide into turn 1, as we've seen it all night, does not work.
It was kind of 4 wide, and none of these strong heads are going to get out of it. So
Yeah, and that's why they call Loshy Oscar.
Oscar Piloshi.
I'll tell you what, I can't say anything like that.
Oscar Loshy.
What do they call me, Verstappen?
Collar Pinto.
That's interesting.
She's on tonight, race 3. Everybody watched the Spanish Formula 1 last night.
I think you got damage, Losh.
You just want me in the pits away from the man in front.
We could try it again.
I'm 0x.
That wasn't a hard
mate.
hit, and there's can't see any damage on Loshy's
Copy.
car. Although I will confirm. Can you just
Oh,
move
no,
up a
look
bit,
out.
Loshy?
Here comes Moz.
Uh-oh. Colapinto's got the run up the inside.
Oh my lord, what are you doing?
I was trying to slide in behind you.
That was
But,
Colapinto on his
By going beside me.
yeah,
Colapinto on his teammate Gasly.
Oh,
What's he doing?
what? You must always give us space.
And for those of you watching, this is what goes on every week in this Discord.
We thought we'd spice it up for
Ah, now
the
look
last
what
race
you've
of the
done.
night.
I'll come and help you out.
Thank you. No, you're going to go low.
Yeah, yeah, but I'll help you out.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. My hands are slippery from eating popcorn too.
Well, my strongest recommendation to anybody lower than 5th and 6th at the moment is just hang in there, boys.
Yes, that's what I've been trying to do for the last 2 races.
I know you are 5th and 6th. You and Moz.
Yeah, I haven't. I know. I've tried that for the last 2 races to see if I can get a slipstream. The first race I got a slow down, and the second race I expected Kiki to bump me, but what was I thinking? Then I realised we're racing, and he's probably not going to bump me. He's going to get in front of me.
It's Jack Boyd leading at this stage. As Moz moves up behind Damo, but doesn't actually. Oh, now he gives him a slight.
If this guy behind me goes for the pass,
Get away.
Do it, Moz, do it! Builders very tightly bunched at this stage, apart from the boys that have pitted. I know why Keithy pitted on lap 1. He's working with the teammate in this race as they go 12 wide now down the oval. Oloshi's into the pits. No, yes, no. Very hard to tell who's actually pitted because you all cross the pit entry line.
yeah, we do. That was Moz's idea.
Oh, thanks, Moz. Well, back in the field, looks like Lachlan Phillips has had an off somewhere. Another spin, I'm guessing. Yep, a gentle spin. No. We head back up the front to find Loshi was leading. Jack Boyd says, my turn. So run 2 wide. One angry pack.
It is. What's the strategy, Losh? You want to bail out of this or what?
Yeah, I have to, dude.
Oh, I'm going to come with you, man.
Both sides do likewise, as does Team Logsdale. While Moz is still battling away up the front. Jack boy.
It's just a light tap. I just letting Jack know I'm here. He doesn't mind that. Ah, great. Now I got damage on the front end.
Go straight, Moz. I think I got you. By a mile.
No damage, Moz. No damage. Oh, yes, you have.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yes, your Mazda badge is a bit crooked.
Is now a Toyota badge.
Yes.
Cold tyres, Damo.
Copy. Thank you. Can you say it earlier next time?
I'm gonna pit.
Cold tyres, Moz.
I just need a new badge.
Is it slowing you down?
No, not really.
I told you, Drew, not to replace it. Cutting costs and stuff, you know. Business
Oh,
order.
there was a big one in the background. Not sure what happened there. Go back and have a look. So, it's Ant Connors. Oh. I think he's tried to give Brendan a bit of a bump draft. Ray Harrison, what's happened to Ray? Oh, he spun it all on his own. Oh, look, oh. And not sure who that was. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I'd saying it's probably Dave Gogol with the luck that Dave has. So Ray is spun, and meanwhile Jack's in the pits. Jeff Connell stayed out, so is Henry.
Faster, little Mazda. Faster!
This race is going by very quickly.
Come on, slot in, Basie, slot in. Attaboy, come on.
It's,
Moz hacked for sure.
Cold
Oh, we
tyres.
had the slipstream.
Cold tyres, Moz.
oh, Moss gets a little bit sideways.
Does that surprise you at all?
No, definitely not. So we're just waiting on Henry and Jeff now to complete their pit
What are
stops.
what our pit stop times look like, Greg?
So looks like Jack was the quickest at 101.65. This is pit lane time.
Yeah, end to end. Yep.
Yep. Oz was a 102.52 and Loshi was a 103.42. Damo was a 102.97.
Roger.
So around about 101, 102 looks like what we're looking for. Actual pit stationary time 22.47 for Jack as Henry runs a bit wide there in turn one. 23.10 for Moz. 23.92 for Loshi. 23.05 for Damo. You need to get your boys doing. Oh, these two obviously not working together. Is there a bit of a discussion between the boys then, Damo?
A little bit, yeah.
some hard racing between the two boys at the front at the moment. As Loshi sets the fastest lap of the race, a 2:09.5.
Wow. What happens when you're following two champions like Moz Moroz and Jack Boyd?
That was funny. There's only one there.
Don't know what Jack's going to think about you having that attitude, Moz.
I was going to say, so you don't rate Jack at all, Moz?
As he throws it down the inside.
There's no statistic proof. We can't rate him.
As the two leaders now try and go side by side through the bus stop yet again.
Yeah, Moz, you're probably not helping our cause with Connell and Fenson here.
Oh, copy it, sorry.
Yeah,
Just
we need
saying.
to get in front.
Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Use your brain power, man.
So I think the boys are about, I'm not sure. Henry's staying on the outside, so Henry may not be pitting this time around. I'll run out of laps if they don't pit soon. Jeff now ducks into the pits. Oh, that was close.
I'm saving fuel. All right, Bocce, here it comes. Here's the bump. Hopefully it doesn't damage my car, because I've found that everybody that's bump drafting is getting damaged.
Yeah, you just got to be soft under the
Oh, that's dangerous. I'm backing out.
All right, we're going to stay with Jeff as he comes out of the pits. Where's this going to put him? Here comes the angry pack.
Dun-dun.
Oh, this is going to be tight.
watch it, Moz. He'll just throw it straight in front of you under brakes.
Cold tyres, Jep.
Oh. Oh, Henry is still way out in front.
See what I mean?
Yeah. He's got cold tyres. I'm gonna bump him. Just as Jack will get away.
Yeah, Jack's got away a little bit from that little battle.
Ah, that's all right.
We'll bring him back in.
Through the chicane and then a bit of a bumping and everything. It'll be mayhem into turn one for the last lap. That's what I
joyful.
call.
I heard a big ding.
Onto you a bit early then, Moz. But you got through the chicane a little poorly.
Yeah, I did. It was terrible.
So Henry is pitted on the last lap. That's going to be interesting.
Cold tyre battle.
He's in the pits now.
Ah, we're flying. Interesting strategy.
Coming out of the pits now. Oh, it's going to be close. I think he's going to slot in around about 4th, 5th, 12th.
Hopefully his tyres aren't as sticky as ours. coming together.
Comms, boys, comms. I just thought I had to do that so it didn't look like we were one-sided, Damo.
Copy that. Thanks, mate.
Oh, what's going on here? Shenanigans.
Always shenanigans through that chicane.
Yeah, it was so slow. I think Lushy might have done the right thing, or maybe not. So
Oh, I had no choice, dude. It was either run into someone or just pass everyone.
Oh God! I
Jack
think
Boyd.
Jack got it. Yeah.
Jack got the win
Yeah.
from Jeff Connell. Loshy, well done in third. That was a crazy finish.
I tried to push you ahead, Lush.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool finish.
All right, we'll get some official results up shortly. I'm heading back to the broadcast room, boys.
All right.
Get a few boys in for some news shortly. Yeah, may have gathered we were chatting to the admin Discord boys. Race that weren't sure. All right, let's see if we've got some official for each race.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so it was Jack Boyd of race 3 over Jeff Connell, Wayne Losh home in third, then Henry Fenson, Moz Moroz, Damo, Michael Vos, Ben Singer, Glenn Boyd, Lucas Baker home in 10th, then Keithy Logan, Steve Barker, Rob McGrath, Darren Linus, Campbell Hutton, Shannon Curry, Dean Logsdale, Ant Connors. Over the page, Brendan Dennis, Dave Gogol home in 20th, followed by Lachlan Phillips and Ray Harrison. Got a few boys have joined us. We got Moz and Loshy. That last race was a bit crazy, boys.
I think they were all a bit crazy. It's a mega draft track, so it's a lot of fun. A lot of chess being played and trying to position yourself for the last lap. But a little bit of silliness tonight, but I think overall it was a good night.
Yeah, it's interesting track, Daytona. If you drop off the back of the pack, it seems very hard to get back up into that lead pack again.
It's a good second and a half a lap. So, like Moz in the race 2, he had his little excursion, and then he was just outside of the draft, and even the guys just ahead of him, because they were in a draft, you just couldn't possibly catch them. So, yes, very interesting track.
And we are joined by the two boys that I really wanted to chat to tonight. Let's start with Stephen Barker. Steve.
I knew you were going to say my name.
Did you get Colapintoed in that race 3 by any chance?
Do we want to talk about that? yeah. Little dive from there from Moz. Yeah.
Well, you did say the other week on the broadcast when you were spectating that you missed the challenge of racing Moz, and he certainly brought it back to you tonight, didn't he?
And now, mate, we'd been doing so well. We've nothing since the second round.
Yeah.
It's the old saying: "Be careful what you wish for."
Yeah. Moz never disappoints. All right, who else we got? We got Jeff Connell has joined us.
Apologise for the cast of thousands, Greg. There was nobody here, and I thought I'll grab one or two, but
that's all right.
Ended up with this many, so yeah.
Jeff,
apologies.
Good night tonight.
Yeah, good fun, mate. A bit of a stuff up in the first one. I ran into the back of someone. They were a bit slower than I thought, but that was my fault. But yeah, the next 2 races were good fun. So love that pack racing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks where if you can find a dance partner, you seem to do all right with a bit of bump drafting, a bit of side drafting. But you certainly need a partner on this track. If you, although you did manage to maintain that gap in race 2, but I think some of that might have been down to the fact that everybody else behind wanted to finish second, not third. So.
Yeah, maybe a bit, but didn't really have a partner most of the time. I was sort of by myself, but it's good fun anyway. It doesn't matter. We're not team racing, but yeah, it's still so fun.
And what else we got? Oh, we got Keithy Logan. Keithy,
hey,
Captain Keithy.
Hey, how are you, lads?
Mate, yourself?
Yeah, not bad for an old fella. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
It was. I noticed that. What was it? Team orders? Has young Lucas taken over the role as race day engineer? Because I noticed that you pitted early in race 3, and I thought that might have been on the back of giving Lucas a bit of a hand later in the race.
Yeah, so he made the call a bit early. I said, let's do it. And then it was try and chase the quicker guys down. Bit of tag teaming, like you mentioned before, a bit of bump drafting, bit of side drafting, trying to get up there. Didn't happen, but hey, it was a lot of fun. Good track. I don't mind that track.
And as all good commentators do, not that we're trying to create any friction or start fights, but there was a complaint lodged by the driver of car 747 about you not giving him a push in race 2. Do we know anything about that?
Yeah, look, if it was Moz, I would have given him the old sweet taparoo. But, Damo, no, he's got to, as they say, earn the stripes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Well,
Wow.
what a fair call.
Anything for you, Moz, you know that.
Do we have a response, Damo?
Look, obviously I underestimated or overestimated our relationship, didn't we? Didn't I, Keithy? I thought,
Yeah.
oh, here we go. This is great.
But it's only Monday, Damo. It's only Monday.
I know. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we're good.
Correct.
But Mondays,
Moz has got one day. Yeah, just that one day.
So, obviously, Damo, your pulling power is not quite as good as what you thought it was.
No, it's not. I've got to brush up. Yeah, I might have to try work something out.
Nice.
Has anyone
ever
finished a race backwards? Race 2? What a finish.
I saw it.
I felt it.
I've got to ask you too, Keithy. What happened in race 1? You and Dino off cutting grass.
Yeah, he didn't leave me much room, but I got an old tank slapper straight after we touched, so that was the end of that. Bit of Jim's mowing. So
Nothing.
he comes back for one night and causes chaos, that bloke.
All right. We might do some shout outs. Jeff, anyone you want to send a shout out to?
I'm just a privateer, so no tea, but I'll thank my real life sponsors: Copperhead Screen Printing, Parbury Consulting, RPM OS Oils, and Pro Apex Seals. And you guys putting on a good show again. It's so fun to be able to race fix set up like that, where everyone's got a shot. You could just jump on, no practice or set up or anything, just jump on the night and have fun. So thank you.
No worries. And Steve Barker, seeing as you're not with us very often, and you've got any shout outs?
Just a shout out to the admin team and yourself, man. Always put on a good show. We love it.
What about a shout out to Moz for changing his Discord name?
Just noticed that.
I was going to say, Steve, you are allowed to say admin team except for one. You don't have to include Moz in everything.
No, mate. There's no hate here, mate. It's all love.
That's not quite what you said earlier, but anyway, we'll run with that for now. Who else we got? Loshi, seeing as you finished on the podium, any shout outs?
Just to our wonderful broadcaster that rocks up week in, week out for us and takes his time away from home time and sits in front of a computer and watches us bananas run around a racetrack and punt each other off. So thank you to you, Mr. Holmes, and that's everyone else for help and all the people for coming along and racing.
No worries. I must say it is the highlight of my week, being retired, watching you bananas. Sorry, we're still live. I shouldn't have said that. Keithy, any shout outs?
Look, to the admin team, your good self, and the Southern Cross boys who are spread pretty thin these days on all different leagues, but we know where the heart lies, and that's back here. So, no, thanks to all, mate. We enjoy it every week.
No worries. And we can't really go anywhere without getting the CEO's word. Damo?
It's a good night of racing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually don't mind this track. I forgot about it for a while and sort of forgot how good it is. And racing it can produce. The slipstream is a little frustrating, but at the end of the day, it gives everybody a really good chance. But apart from that, everyone for turning up, it's a really good fun, and yourself.
And finally, we've got to give him the chance to grovel one more time. Moz?
Moz's
really?
Moz's corner. Here we go.
Just a big shout out to Daz, Steve, top blokes, best racers, just legends of the sport. And yeah, I mean, just can't wait to race with you guys again.
I'm just going to put this out there, Moz. You are currently in the top 3 in the championship, but I'm sure a worthwhile penalty similar to what Max got last night might see you drop out of those top 3. So for Darren and Steve, go your hardest.
I took care of that. You can check my name. I changed it again.
You're the best, Daz. No report. Luckily, there's no graft or corruption in this league. That's all I can say. All right, on that note, we might end the broadcast next week, our final round. Are we racing next week, by the way, boys?
Is it a long week? It is a long weekend, isn't it?
It is.
Geez, we didn't plan that well.
Are we racing or are we not?
How about if everybody's listening, we'll generate some conversation on the Facebook page. I'll put up a little post. We'll see what the thoughts are, because it is Bathurst, and I'd rather have everybody there than not. So
yeah, I'd hate people to miss it because they've got a long weekend or something like that. So
and I have a feeling that I may even be one of the ones away for the long weekend. So
I vote that we race in
the chat.
I vote that we race. There's a bit of controversy for you.
I don't do that, because that means I have to take over from his job. I got to do the talk and I got to set the session up. We'll end up racing at Okayama or something like that. So,
All right. Well, on that note, stay tuned. Check out the Facebook page, and if you guys have missed this season, but I'm pretty sure that I heard a whisper that the Mazdas will be back again for a brand new season very shortly. So make sure you jump onto the Facebook page get in touch with either Damo or Moz or Loshi or Darren and get your name down and get out on track and race, because as you can see, we take this league so damn serious. Even the broadcaster is keen to see more of the little Mazdas out on the track. So hopefully, if you're not doing anything Monday nights, make sure you come along and join the league in time for season, what will it be? Season 13. Wow.
13, yeah.
Wow. So
Unlucky for some.
on that note, we might wind it up for tonight. And if we're not back next Monday night, we will certainly be back the week after for our final round from Bathurst. So as I said, check out the Facebook page for more info. And until we see you on track again, stay safe and thanks, boys.